who was the first person to purchase something from you that was like on a wide scale, like a big scale? Was it Dave East was the one?
Davies, yes. Shout out to Davies. Davies. Then from Dave, we did Haji's.
Because he hit you in the DM and requested like you make something, right? Like
yeah, he was like, "Yo, bro, can you recreate Haji's? That's my childhood bodega."
Wow.
And I had made a bodega for Jacina. Jacina Love is one of my own girls, and who I recreated the bodega where she grew up in. Her grandfather owned the bodega in Marcy and in the South Side, Williamsburg, and Marcy and Broadway. And this bodega was community. It was part of a lot of people's lives, and due to gentrification and stuff like that, and then in being already old and couldn't take care of the bodega, let's put it that due to gentrification, they bought the building or whatever. So I made this piece, and it created such emotion. It went viral, bro. A lot of people picked this piece up, a lot of reposts, a lot of news outlets, and it touched a lot of lives. And it showed me that, wow, if you stick to art, but try to make a nostalgic so you could give a feeling and a connection, a story to someone, like forget about the purchasing. Let's give the story. Let's give them a feeling. And that's exactly what happened. It went crazy. And I think she had a relationship with Dave East, and it got to Dave East, and he saw that. He said, "Yo, let's make Haji's, bro." And like, yeah, let's do it.
That's amazing, bro. Because you realize that through this art, you're really impacting people's lives. It's more than just the money. It's like you're really touching their soul, their heart. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Because come on, man, we live in a chaotic time in the 90s. If I could give someone a little 3-4 seconds of a piece of nostalgia, that little goosebump, that little feeling that you use your 5 senses to transport you somewhere, I did my job. That's what it's about, Panda. Is giving that feeling.
So you first started, like your friends and family were like paying you like $20 or $30 in the beginning for a piece and stuff like that?
They thought I was crazy. They thought I was losing my mind. Shout out to my boy Naquan. I spoke to him yesterday about this. We were laughing. During the pandemic, I would just send them random photos of a piece, and he like, "Yo, you all right?" He would call me, like, he wouldn't even reply to me. He like, "Oh, this guy's bugging out." And he would call me like, "Yo, my man, you good? You all right? You playing with toys, bro? What's going on? Everything's all right."
Yo, you in your second childhood now.
Yeah, it's like, "Yo, you okay, brother? Like, you playing with toys, bro? Like, you okay?" I'm like, "Dude, no, forget about the action figure. Look at the background. Yeah, it's a brick wall. Yeah, you went outside and you took a photo of a toy." I'm like, that's a brick wall that I did. Get the fuck out of here. You did that wall. Yeah, look. And then FaceTime me. Holy shit, dude. I think you got something going on here. My cousin Red, but like, "Yo, bro, you got something going on here. This is fly. This is graffiti heads. They all have the same interests of us. They graffiti heads, they're hip hop heads, they're 80s babies. You know what I mean? And they're like, "Yo, this is dope. You know how many people are gonna love this? They're gonna fuck with this right here." And sure enough, yeah, the kid that they thought that was crazy,
So people thought you were almost like having like a midlife crisis, basically.
Yes. They're like, "Yeah, he's bugging. He lost it. Yeah, he's done. We lost our boy."
But then there were some friends and family that would offer you like $20 or $30 a piece.
Yeah, they're like, "Yo, how much would you sell? Are you selling this?" I'm like, "No, but you want it?" They're like, "Yeah, how much?" I'm like, give me $30. They're like, "All right." I'm like, "Oh shit, I got $30 for something I just made for a few hours, and why not? I got lunch now. I got my cigarettes or whatever." Right. You know what I'm saying? So I made a few bucks for something. I'm like, "Okay, I could do this."
Yo, that shit's better than Bitcoin now. You got one of those early pieces?
Yo, bro, I just spoke to a collector too. He said, "Yo, bro, can I get my certificate of authenticity?" I own the third icebox. I'm like, "I will give you the certificate. You gave me $30 when I needed it too."
Right.
and you liked it, you put $30 in my pocket. Now that same piece is like $5,000-$6,000.
Yo, that $30 was worth way more in the beginning,
Yeah,
though.
shout out to Seek. Seek, yo, you seeing this? I got your certificate, my brother.
Man, so what was the first piece that sold for a lot of money? Like, and how much was it?
The first piece that sold, I got a nice check from Russell Peters.
Shout out to Russell Peters, man.
Yeah, that's my brother. That's the homie. That's like, yo, he's a great human being. He DM'd me on some love shit. He's like, yo, listen, yo, D, I want that. I made a train, J train, my first the front of the train framed. You know what I mean? I was thinking when I was doing the art, I always saw when I'm mentally manifesting my life was a white wall with a white light, a white wall with a white light, not knowing that this is gonna show, this is gonna be a gallery. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So what I did was just put something that will be on your desk. I put into fine art. What is rugged 80s graffiti rust, I put into fine art. I put on the walls. You know what I mean? So I guess he saw that. So in his mansion, he wanted that look. And Russell Peters is fucking hip hop, bro.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of stuff on him.
Russell Peters is hip hop. Yeah, I'll put him against the best of them, all the historians and yo, my man, guy. So Russell hits me up. He goes, how much for that train? I goes, I don't know, bro. 2,000. He offered me more.
Wow, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, he offered me more. He goes, no. I'm gonna have my guy send in the money, boom, 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 ship it to this address. And yeah, and every time I'm in LA, my boy, come over, have a cigar with me. And I'm chilling with Lord Finesse. That we just did a piece for Lord Finesse as well, the Big L piece that Russell Peter gifted to Lord Finesse, his best friend.
Wow.
Who else? I got Chris Stein, the guitarist for Blondie.
Mm-hmm.
And amazing person, collector. Gilberto Santa Rosa, legendary salsa artist, legendary. All my Spanish viewers will definitely know what I'm talking about. 2 Chains.
Basically, anybody that is somebody probably hit you up already, man.
A lot, man. A lot. There's a lot. Big dogs. Yeah. A lot.